The episode picks back up at the beach, where the squad are seen searching the entire beach looking for Peridot and Zim, who vanished without a trace last night while fighting Aku.
Where the fuck are they? They just vanished without, just out of nowhere.
Rick said, drinking his coffee. Father looks around and rubs his brow, tired of searching all night.
He searched the entire island. What happened to our little greens?
Father looked over to see Crocker and Doof sleeping on bitch chairs. Rick splashes them with water.
Wake up, dum-dums! Go look over there and try to find any clues to where our teammates are.
Crocker and Doof stumble off. Jeez, we've searched the entire island multiple times and we haven't found anything. What if they aren't even on the beach at all? Doof stopped.
You think someone kidnapped them?
They both think while Simeon walks up to them. You find anything? Doof and Crocker shake their heads. Sims looks sad. Well, I think it's time we head back and think of our plan after we've rested.
We can't go now. What if they're in trouble and need our help?
Yumi said. Rick puts his hand on her shoulder.
Come on, Yum-Yums. I'm sure we'll find a way to find them once we get a...
Rick said, yawning loudly before pausing.
What was I saying?
Yumi looks concerned.
Maybe we should head back. You guys look like you're gonna pass down any time now.
They head back to Rick's house and rest. The next scene is Yumi's room. She's asleep when something wakes her up.
Yumi, it's us!
Peridot says with Zim, holding what looks like a bunch of papers and files.
Peridot and Zim? Where the hell were you guys? You two had us worried sick.
Peridot shushed Yumi before continuing quietly.
We went to look for that Floopy Glorp character after you clods brushed us off during our vacation. We're tired of not getting the respect we deserve. So, we decided to take matters into our own hands. Also,
Yumi interrupts them.
Well, Simeon was being brainwashed by Aku, who was disguised as a woman, and we could have really used your help back there.
Zim looks surprised.
Huh? You said they didn't need our help to save the monkey leader man rock woman?
Zim points at her. They argue while Yumi looks annoyed.
Will you two stop arguing and tell me where the fuck you've been?
They both stand straight up and laugh nervously.
While we were searching for Floopy Glorp, we found these files about a mafia that's after him or something like that. And we can't save him without your help. We can't go to the squad because they never take us seriously. So, we came to you because you're cool and not a big squad clown like the others.
Zim's sister.
Shh! You're gonna give us away! Then how will we save the Glorp of Floopy?
He said in a hushed but irritated tone.
Okay, what do you need help with?
They explain the plan to Yumi as the scene changes to the living room. The squad is trying to think of a plan to rescue Peridot and Zim, unaware that they are upstairs. They have the TV on in the background. The second segment of Hoot's Kitchen comes on. Well, it took over 10 hours and I'm about to murder my assistant Morty Cook, but I was finally able to make this beautiful souffle, or shall I say, hootflay? She giggles as the souffle is brought on screen by the Morty assistant cook. Well, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching Hoot's Kitchen. I'm your little Hootie chef, Chef Hoots. And this is... The Morty accidentally makes a souffle deflate. Yumi Hoot's face slowly turns in rage as she slowly raises up her egg beater. The Morty runs off screen as Yumi Hoots flies off screaming after him. It cuts to the thanks for watching screen while Yumi Hoots can be heard.
Thanks for watching our little Hootie chef in this segment of Hoot's Kitchen. Stay tuned for How Did I Get Here? Here comes the egg beater!
The Morty is heard screaming before Doof mutes the TV. Just then, Yumi Hoots shows up with the other Hoots. Well, well, well. What have you done, eh? She said, crossing her wings as the others follow behind. They shake their heads. Yumi Hoots, not now. We're trying to find our team Little Greens, he said as Yumi Hoots hops on the table. Oh, you're gonna save them. You never take them seriously. How'd you lose them when they were literally small and green and feet from you? The other Hoots follow by making the same sound. Rick stands up.
What's your point, Hoots? Can't you see we're busy?
He said, looking annoyed at them. They laugh. Well, we're gonna look for them, and you can choose to come along. But don't think you can take all the glory, cause you can't stop the Hoot. Rick gets mad.
Fine, you're on, little Hoot.
They shake hands and go on different directions. They all portal to the first location. It's a giant library. They walk in as piles of books that stretch from the floor to the ceiling can be seen, like pillars to the sky.
Alright, Hoots, You go and try your little investigation while we actually find information where the squad mates are, and we'll come back and get Floopy Glorp or whatever.
They split up and start looking for clues. The next scene is Yumi, Peridot, and Zim searching to where Floopy Glorp is.
Okay, so the clues say they stopped here to get gas before heading off to their destination.
They search the gas station for anything out of the ordinary. After searching the gas station for a while, Zim gets annoyed.
And how are we supposed to find the glorp of Floopy with all this filth on the ground?
He picks up a random piece of paper.
Taking me to the warehouse on Nebula 5 just by the...
Peridot and Yumi run to him.
That's it! They're heading to some old warehouse on Nebula 5. Come on, guys, let's go save this Floopy Glorp guy.
They set off to find the Blip Bloop galaxy. We then cut back to Simeon and Father, looking for anything that could lead them back to Yumi, Peridot, and Zim. And while doing so, we see Father groan in annoyance.
You know, Sims, I wish we had some sort of spell book or something to help us locate our friends, cause looking around this stupid library ain't gonna do shit for us, if you ask me.
Father says, leaning against the wall, crossing his arms in annoyance.
Or maybe if a certain person would actually help me out, we would have found something already. I mean, it's not like a magic book is just going to, you know, magically fall from a magical shelf and open up to a magical spell that's going to help us find our friends using some kind of magic GPS thing.
Simeon says as the spell book falls to the floor and opens.
Well, ain't that convenient?
Father says, clearly astonished by what happened. They look at the book as coordinates appear on the page, and Simeon gasps in amazement. Then they see 3 dots moving across the page.
That's them! And most likely the kidnappers that took them. That's why they're moving. Let's get to the others.
Just then a ghostly voice can be heard.
Get out! You don't belong here! Be gone from this place and never return!
They see a tall, scary shadow on the wall in front of them. They stare at the tall figure, freaking out when Father sees light shining through a stack of books, as if shining to hide the source of light. Father knocks the books off, as Yumi Hoots can be seen making shadow puppets and using a speaker cone. She looks at Father for a few seconds before putting the cone down and resting her wing on it. Yo! What's up? How's the search? Find anything? Father glares at her. What? I'm not distracting you or anything while listening on what you say and report it back to the other Hoots. She actually holds up a walkie-talkie. She quickly puts it away and laughs nervously before covering Father's head with the speaker cone and running out of the room.
Guys, I know where they are!
She went to where the other Hoots were waiting outside the library. Party Hoot starts shaking her little tail feathers, laughing.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Before a wing pulls her away. Father is seen running to the door.
Damn! They cheated! How could they just eavesdrop on us? We gotta find the others and get to them before they make it to them first!
The squad quickly took off to find Yumi, Zim, and Peridot with the book. They find a warehouse where the truck can be seen pulling in. They spot the Hoot wagon parked alongside.
How the fuck did they find the location before us?
The squad look around for any cameras.
That's so crazy! It's like they have tabs on us the whole time!
Doof said, holding something in his arms.
Doof, what are you holding?
Doof holds up what looks like a statue of an owl in a graduation outfit, holding a book. The book Father was just holding a few seconds ago.
Hey, wait a second. How'd you take the book I was holding? I swear I was holding it a second ago.
Father said, chuckling, thinking Doof took the book. Just then, the statue slaps Doof with the book, backflipping out of the van.
Behold, it's me, Secret Agent Hootie of the Yumi Hoots. I was sending the coordinates to the other Hoots while disguised as an unassuming statue of knowledge and wisdom and spy espionage, she said, putting the book away before flying to the warehouse, flipping off the squad, laughing. She lands by the other Hoots as they sneak into the building. Why did you take the statue with you, Doof? You should have known it was obviously one of them.
The squad looks at Crocker.
Well, to be fair, we all kind of didn't realize it was her. I mean, why would one of them just sit behind and pretend to be a statue for us to take like some kind of trophy?
Just then a voice can be heard.
Because we knew if we had one of us disguised as a cute decorative statue to put on the table for people to go, oh, just look at this cute little owl statue. How smart this person must be. Well, look who the smart ones now, huh? The Yumi Hoots, motherfucker!
They hang up. They look at Doof mad.
Wow! I really didn't see that coming! You gotta admit, that was pretty clever of them disguised as a seemingly harmless statue, knowing that one of us, not a specific person, mind you, would pick it up for the sole purpose of using it as a decorative piece for people to look at it and go, oh wow, look how smart and unique this looks on this coffee table. A good conversation starter. I mean, nothing wrong with that, you know. For a second there, I thought Zim's father would have taken it, so you know, you couldn't possibly be mad at me for simply thinking that.
He looks at them nervous.
You're the only one that would collect that kind of junk and put in your house, Doof. They played you like a fiddle, and by extension, played us like idiot. Let's worry about that later, guys. Come on, we got squad mates to rescue.
The squad agreed and head to the warehouse. As they sneak in, they see the Hoots posted in hidden spots and shadows. They see Yumi, Peridot, and Zim hiding behind a bunch of boxes, looking at the mobsters surrounding what looks like an alien tied to a chair with rope.
Alright, fellas, let's talk about this now. You don't want to hurry little old me now, would ya?
The mobsters tell him to shut up as they went back to talking.
Hey, look, that must be that Glooby Forp. You know, that got kidnapped last episode. I mean, a few days ago.
Just then, Yumi Hoots can be heard from the walkie-talkie.
It's Floopy Glorp,
she said quietly. As the mobsters were talking about how they should ransom the alien off for, Yumi Hoots make their move to save them. Zim sends Crocker and Doof to sneak down and get to them first. They bump into Yumi Hoots. They start arguing, so quiet that the squad can't hear them. One of the Yumi Hoots is making faces and flipping off Doof and Crocker while pointing to the alien and a piece of paper that looks like a bounty reward for saving him. Doof and Crocker gave a shocked look at the squad. The squad make the same look. Just then, the mobsters start yelling,
"Hey, what do you think you're doing?"
Just then, Floobyglorp attacks the mobsters, beating them up before it's revealed that it was Peridot and Zim that set him free.
Oh, thank you, fellas, for saving me. I surely thought those owls were gonna be the people that, you know, saved me, but I guess the real measure of a hero is not their size, but the size of their character and their hearts. Well, I guess it's time for me to head back home and continue my work of conquering the galaxy and the multiverse. So long!
Just as he was about to leave, Yumi Hoots shoots him. They all look surprised.
What? It's a sleeper dart. Besides, you knew what he was gonna do. We were doing the good thing. Besides, this was our main objective, any hoot.
She shows a paper she was holding before. It wasn't a rescue paper. It was a wanted poster with 20 trillion Flurbo reward. Don't worry, you guys. We'll be sure to give you a big slice of the cake when we return with our bounty. We'll give you 3 official bounty hunter licenses. You guys make a great team and need to learn to appreciate them more and not just take them for granted. She looks at the squad as they agree, disappointed at themselves. The Hoots wrapped up the alien and are holding him up. Now, if you don't mind, we have a bounty to turn in and claim our much-earned reward, which we will share with the 3 of you guys, of course. How about 10 million each, huh? She said, smiling at Yumi, Peridot, and Zim. They smile at the Hoots and agree.
Well, thanks. That's really amazing, not gonna lie.
That is more than adequate. Thank you, Hoot Squad.
Zim smiles and agrees.
This makes Zim most happy indeed.
Just then, Rick steps up.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not bounty hunters. Where's your ID badges?
The squad act like they got him, when the Yumi Hoots all present badges to them, laughing.
Wow, Rick. You know, I mean, you had to have seen that coming. I mean, it's obvious they were bounty hunters. You know, they're promising to give them bounty hunters. And
Rick interrupts him.
Shut up, Doof. Hey, buddies. Look, how about giving us a little bit of that reward? You know what I'm saying? Buddies, pals. I mean, if it weren't for us, you guys wouldn't have found them. So, I mean, I think we, you know, earned a little reward.
The Hoots look at each other before back to the squad. No. They jump on the alien as they walk away, hooting the song Limbo Rock, flipping off the squad while they sing. Party Hoots jumps on and shakes her little tail feathers as always as they leave. The squad stand for a while. Doof laughs.
Well, that was a crazy adventure, am I right, fellas?
They gave him a mad look. Well, we did learn to appreciate Peridot and Zim more, and not just brush them off from now on. Peridot and Zim smile.
Can we go now? I don't know about you, but I don't want to be in this damp and smelly warehouse any longer than I have to. Sorry, you've seen them once, you've seen them all, you know?
The squad agree as they leave.
So, fellas, mind floating Rick a couple mils? Yumi? Help out your favorite grandpa?
Okay, Grandpa Rick, I will. Only if you take us to Blipsum Chips for free games.
Oh shit, sure. I can get in for free anyways.
They laugh. Just then, Yumi turns to Rick and the others. So how did you guys find us?
Well, Sims and Father found this book that led us right to you. Yumi Hoots took it, so they might still have it.
It cuts to Yumi Hoots with the book. Doof can still be heard explaining while the Hoots read the cover of the book. We see a glimpse of terror wash over her face as she throws the book out the window as they fly through space.
What was it called?
They shrugged, saying they never thought to read the cover of the book because they never closed it while trying to find Yumi.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad a book. I mean, it helped us, didn't it?
The book flips through pages. As it stops on a page, a silhouette of a face appears. The book slams shut. The cover reads, Book of Maleficent. Sinister laughter can be heard as the episode ends.